What ethical dilemmas do judges face beyond strict legal interpretation? Imagine sitting in a courtroom where the letter of the law is clear, yet the moral implications are anything but straightforward. Judges often find themselves navigating complex situations that challenge their sense of justice and fairness beyond simply applying statutes or legal precedents. These dilemmas involve balancing multiple values and responsibilities that are not always aligned with strict legal rules. One common ethical challenge involves conflicts of interest. Judges must ensure that their personal relationships, financial interests, or affiliations do not influence their decisions. Even the appearance of bias can undermine public confidence in the judiciary. For example, if a judge has a familial connection to a party involved in a case, they are ethically obliged to recuse themselves, even if they believe they can remain impartial. This requires constant vigilance and honesty to maintain integrity. Another significant issue is the obligation to uphold justice in cases where the law may be silent or ambiguous. Judges often encounter situations where applying the law strictly might lead to outcomes that seem morally wrong or unjust. For instance, a judge might face a case involving a defendant who committed an act that is technically illegal but arguably morally justified, such as acts of civil disobedience. The judge must decide whether to adhere strictly to the law or consider broader ethical principles, which can be a difficult balancing act. Judges also grapple with the duty to interpret laws fairly and consistently while respecting the rights of all parties involved. This includes ensuring that marginalized or vulnerable groups receive equitable treatment. When laws are vague or outdated, judges may need to rely on their ethical judgment to fill gaps in a way that promotes fairness and societal well-being. Furthermore, the issue of judicial discretion presents an ongoing ethical challenge. While discretion allows judges to tailor rulings to specific circumstances, it also opens the door to potential biases or subjective judgments. Ethical practice demands transparency and consistency to prevent misuse of this power. In addition, judges face the responsibility of maintaining public confidence in the judicial system. This involves not only following the law but also demonstrating impartiality, humility, and respect for the dignity of all individuals. Ethical dilemmas often arise when personal beliefs or societal pressures threaten to influence their decisions, requiring judges to uphold their duty to serve justice above personal or external influences. Ultimately, the ethical landscape for judges extends well beyond the confines of legal codes. It involves continuous reflection on moral principles, personal integrity, and societal expectations to ensure that justice is not only done but also seen to be done.